Reaching the hands forward and noticing the connection to the ground. Feel your breath moving in and out. And notice that the breath is like the pulsing. Breathing expands you. You are beginning to get taller, longer. And on breathe out, you are melting your muscles of the bones, grounding. Keep sinking into your breath so that the rhythm of your breath can guide you throughout the practice. Every breathing energizes you and calms you at the same time. Let's have a few more rounds of breath here. And if it feels good for you to set intention for the practice today, it's a good time to start with intention. Establishing as well the connection to Mother Earth. And then when you are ready, take a look forward, slide the hands underneath your shoulders, lift yourself up just for baby cobra, shoulders down and back, elbows in towards your ribs. Open the heart forward, chin gently in. Then push the ground away and climb up to all fours. Stack your knees underneath the hips, hands underneath the shoulders. Breathe in, open the chest forward, cow pose. Shoulders away from your ears. Breathe out, cat pose, round the spine. Let's keep on moving 3 more times this way into cow and cat. No rush, so avoid any urgency in your practice. Try to linger on every transition you are making, linking the breath with movement. So there is always this friendship between your breath and the body movements and the drishti. And after 4 times, tuck your toes under, strong belly, strong arms will take you to downward facing dog. And at first, let's move around in it, bending into one knee then the other. Keep on magnetizing the elbows towards each other so that the triceps are facing the ground, the fingers are strongly pressed down. Now bend a lot through the right knee and straight the left leg. Press firmly through the right hand. So it's the right hand and left foot that is pressing down a lot. And then switch, press a lot through the left hand and right foot, right leg straight. The heel may touch the ground, but it's not necessary depending on your dorsiflexion in your ankle. Then straight both legs and walk your feet only halfway forward. So when you are in the middle of the mat, take a pause there. So it's almost like forward fold, but not quite. It's like shortened downward dog. And then relax the head down between your arms. Point the sitting bones high. Keep melting your chest towards your thighs so it feels like a puppy pose, Anahatasana. Long arm bones. Take a look forward, step forward, right between your hands, lengthen out. Inhale, heart forward. Exhale all the way down, nose to knees, relax the neck. Breathe in, climb all the way up, allow your heart to guide you so you have long spine, bones touch. Exhale, hands through the heart. Now in Tadasana, interlace the fingers and lift your arms up. And at first, allow your rib cage to go out, flare your ribs out, and just notice the sensation. So when you flare your ribs up, you are not contacting the deep layer of your core called transversus abdominis. So the core is switched off. So now actively, with intention, pull your lower ribs in and down and notice the change. So this is when the ribs are flared out and you are a little bit flappy in the position, and then actively press the bottom ribs down and back. Keep shifting the arm bones backward, but it's only arms, it's not your butt. And then tilt your body to the right, side body stretch. Keep this connection to TVA, transversus abdominis, strong deep layer of your core, abdominal layer. Then come back into the center and to the other side. Stretch the side body. Keep on grounding through your feet down so that you can lengthen and stretch the upper body. And then climb up, split the fingers, keep your body long as you dive down. It's almost like a back bend a little bit in your spine. Then go all the way down. Exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step only the left foot to the back of the mat, framing the right foot with your fingers, and start to make circles with your head, staying in the lunge, making your legs powerful so the left leg is energized. A soft neck. Maybe when you linger at one particular place, for example, tucking the chin to the chest, you can feel the line of energy passing your left hip even towards the left knee. Then look down, press the hands down, step the right foot back, high plank. Let's lower all the way down to the belly. And at first vinyasa, we will start in Sphinx pose. So just get your forearms forward, roll your shoulders down and back, stay in Sphinx. It's not a big back bend, but it's a safe back bend to start with. So press the elbows back as you reach your heart forward, spread the collarbone, shoulders away from your ears. And then a puppy pose. So press the hands down underneath your shoulders, move backward. Stack the hips over your knees, place your forearms down. And in this puppy pose, I will ask you if it's possible to bend the elbows and to create prayer hands behind the head. We will stay around 8 breaths, especially in the mornings. The shoulders are usually tight, so it's nice to take a moment, for example, in Anahatasana puppy pose, to open across the armpits, shoulders, upper arms. Keep on breathing. Release your hands forward. Take a look forward. Climb up to all fours and exhale to downward facing dog. Immediately sweep the right leg high up, three-legged dog. Exhale, step the right foot forward between your hands. Inhale, left foot forward, halfway lift, hands to the floor or the shins if you are tight. Exhale, fold down. Inhale all the way up, root to rise. Exhale, hands through the heart. Let's continue. So breathing, arms all the way up, lengthen, get tall. Exhale, fold down, nose to knees, release. Inhale, halfway lift. Then step only the right foot back, stay strong in your legs in the lunge, frame the left foot with the fingers and start to crawl your head into the circle. Make it yours so it feels nice. Always look for the angles that feels productive. Then press down through your hands, step the left foot back, find high plank. Exhale, lower through vinyasa. Maybe it's still a little bit easier with knees on the ground and cobra or sphinx if you prefer. Exhale, we will meet in downward facing dog. Inhale, sweep the left leg high up. Exhale, step the left foot forward between your hands. Inhale, right foot forward, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, and this time we will stay here, but point your big toes to the inside. So we will open more through the lateral legs, the IT bends, toes in, heels out, and then exhale, fold down. Breathe to the back and outer edges of your legs. Soften the neck, so if it helps, you can shake the head yes, shake the head no. Stand also on your toes, not too much weight, only on the heels. Then take a look forward, point the toes forward, inhale. Exhale, hands to the waistline. Inhale, climb all the way up, heart up, elbows back, chest to the sky. And then release the hands, stand in Tadasana. Let's create a first longer sequence, still opening gently and respectfully to start. Lift the left knee up and press the right hand against the left inner knee. So this pressing, this resistance will create the TVA, transversus abdominis activation. So feel your core getting stronger and maybe even point the left arm back. So keep pressing against the left inner knee, feel the belly getting stronger and your spine long. Notice that the chest is already in warrior two. So just get the right arm there to warrior two and slowly step the left foot to warrior two. So it's like a balancing with the balance shape a little bit. Step the left foot back, readjust your feet and get into your warrior two. Keep your hips open so that your pelvis is parallel to the longer edge of the mat. Right knee is nicely bent. Sweep both arms up like volcano arms. Then drop both hands to the inside of the right leg. Walk to the left foot, so all the way to the back of the mat. Open the left foot to Skandasana. Maybe at first not so deep. Just a little bit of flexion. Then walk to the right foot, bend the right knee, Skandasana on this side. And let's keep moving to the left leg. This time let's pause there. Maybe you can touch the hands in front of your heart. There is always option to stay higher. Keep your glutes active, so you squeeze the sitting bones towards each other, press the right heel down, and then switch to the other side. So walk to the top of the mat. Side lunge on this side. Maybe the hands will meet. And find your breath. Drishti towards the ceiling. Hands down, walk to the middle. Let's pivot both feet to the right, take the hands to the right and drop the left knee down. Half Hanumanasana, half split. Straight the right leg, spread toes so the foot is active. Lengthen throughout the spine and fold if you have space or stay higher if you need it. Every breath, it's a possible progress, so breathe in to lengthen across the spine. Breathe out to find the depth. Stretching the back of the right leg, reaching the right sitting bone way back, away from your right heel. Then bend the right knee, take the left hand forward to be aligned with the right foot. Try to be on the very top of the left kneecap, so even in front of the left kneecap. Bend the left knee and try to reach for the left foot with the right hand. Twist with your chest as though it's the cobra pose, so heart is free and open, shoulders down and back. Pull the left heel in so that there is no cheat. You truly feel the stretch in the quads, left quads. And let's finish with vinyasa, so hands down. Tuck the left toes under, step the right foot back, breathe in high plank. Breathe out chaturanga in your version. Breathe in, untuck your toes, lift your heart, press the palms down. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, step or hop to the top of the mat, lengthen. Exhale, fold to the legs. Inhale, root and rise up, heart takes you up. Exhale, hands through the heart. Lift the right knee up, press against the right knee with the left hand, stretch the right arm back. Feel the resistance, strong core, long spine, ears above the shoulders. Starting to go into warrior two, so stretch the left arm to the left, slowly bend the left knee and with control, step the right foot to the back. of the mat, hops. Readjust your feet. In warrior two, you would like your left heel to be aligned with the right middle foot, inner arch of the foot. Strong, deep bend in the left knee. Watch out not to flyer your ribs out. So bottom ribs in, very good. Then take both arms up, breathe in. Breathe out, both arms to the inside of the left leg. Walk the hands to the right, open the right foot to Skandasana once again. Maybe this time you will spread the arms, so left arm goes up. Open, open across the chest. Drink your long breaths, so that when you breathe in, it's not only ribs and chest that are moving, but also the belly. Let's switch, so walk to the left leg, bend the left knee, open the right arm up. So here we are. Try to stay open across the chest, open across the collarbone, and relax your jaw. Release any tension from your neck. Then walk to the center between your feet, hopla. Walk to the inside of the left foot, pivot both feet to the left, drop the right knee down to the ground and straight the left leg. Breathe in, lengthen out, and breathe out, fold. If you have space, try to stretch the left seat to the back, away from the left hip. Sitting bones back and up, left heel presses down to the ground. Then bend the left knee, try to roll to the front of the right kneecap. Maybe it will help you to slide the right knee a little bit backward. Right hand stays, left arm twist. Try to hold the right foot and pull it in towards the right glutes. Roll your shoulders down and back. Catch yourself creating tensions. Maybe it's in your face or in your jaw. Release it. Then drop the right foot back, tuck the right toes under, hop the left foot to the back, plank. Exhale, lower down through vinyasa, heart forward. Inhale, heart even more forward, upward dog or cobra. Exhale to downward facing dog. Inhale, step or hop forward between your hands, lengthen out. Exhale, fall down, nose to knees. Inhale all the way up, long, strong spine. Exhale, hands through the heart. Step your feet hip distance apart, get your hands onto the waistline. Breathe in, lengthen out. Breathe out, fall down and hold your big toes with the peace fingers, Padangusthasana. Inhale, once again, lengthen across the spine. Exhale to fold down. Release your shoulders. We have 5 breaths here. Opening respectfully through the legs. So if there is tension, maybe soften the knees a little bit. So you want to feel a little bit of productive stretch, but also not so much that it creates a pain. And then stretch the hands for in front of you. Exhale, hands to the waistline. Inhale, lift up for a gentle back bend, so heart up, elbows back, strong glutes. Exhale, release, another sequence, breathing arms up, open. Exhale, fall down, keep long spine, nose to knees. Inhale, halfway lift, chest forward. Exhale, step or hop through vinyasa, so 2 chaturanga on the same exhale. Inhale, open up, strong legs. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, sweep the right leg high up. Exhale, step the right foot forward between your hands. Ground the left heel down, inhale to peaceful warrior. So giant circle with the arms, right arm stacked above the head. Find the heart opening here. And your breath. Placing your heart on the pedestal up. Then straight the right leg. Keep the space on the right side body as you start to roll to the right to Trikonasana A. Hold the right shin, ankle, or maybe you feel so open that you touch the ground. Stack the left arm over the right shoulder. So there is this alignment of your shoulders. It will keep your shoulders more protected. And let's roll to the pyramid pose. So look down, left hand down. Step the left foot forward just enough to square your hips, right hip back, left hip forward. Breathe in, lengthen, either stay here halfway down or fold towards the right leg. Same as in half Hanumanasana, half split. Try to reach your sitting bones back and up. Pressing firmly down through the balls of your feet. Activation through the kneecaps, thighs. And let's step back. Maybe it's three-legged vinyasa this time. Let's see how it goes. If it's too much, you can always do a regular flow. So step the left foot back, reach the right leg high up. Exhale. Inhale for three-legged plank. Right leg lifted. Exhale, three-legged chaturanga. Inhale, drop the right foot, very good. Drop the left foot, open up. Exhale to downward facing dog. Inhale, reach the left leg high up, three-legged dog. Exhale, step the left foot forward between your hands. Ground the right heel, reach up for peaceful warrior. Circle the arms up. Remember about the bottom of your ribs. You want them to be down and in. This way your core will be supporting you and stabilizing you more. Then straight the left leg. Keep openness on the left side body as you start to roll to Trikonasana. Grip where it makes sense for you to grip. So it can be shin or lower if you need it to be lower. By all means, keep the openness across the chest and across the hips. Squeezing the left glute so that you can roll the right hip above the left hip. Then look down, take the right hand down, step the right foot just enough to square your hips. Reach the left hip back, right hip forward, lengthen. And on exhale, fold towards the left leg. Or stay halfway, like this. So there is never one correct way to do the pose. You can always readjust to how you feel today. Every day there are different desires. Keep listening what your body is telling to you. And let's try three-legged vinyasa. So bend the left knee, take the hands down, step the right foot back, sweep the left leg behind. Inhale, take an exhale here. Inhale to high plank, right leg still floating, left leg, and then chaturanga. Then drop the left foot down, untuck the right toes, open up. Exhale, we meet in downward facing dog. And just a brief pose. If you like, you can stay in downward dog. Or if you rather, you can go into the child pose by dropping the knees and forehead down. Wherever you are, we will stay 5 breaths. And slowly, we will crawl up. If you are in downward dog, we will start to build sequence from here. If in child pose, get yourself back to down dog. This time, lift the right leg up, but bend the right knee, stack the right hip, point the right knee heavenward. Get open in the right hip joint. And then kiss the right knee towards your nose, round the spine as though you are making a cat shape. Inhale, re-extend the right leg behind you, this time square hips. and then step the right foot forward between your hands. Ground the left heel down. This time let's stay low, so right fingers outside the right foot as you sweep the left arm across the head to Parshvakonasana. If this is way too much, you can take the right forearm onto the right thigh. So modify like this if you need to, or stay lower. Keep opening across the hips, roll your heart open. Then look down, drop the left hand down. Roll the left heel up, straight the right leg. If you cannot make it completely straight, a gentle bend in the knee is okay. Keep left fingers down as you stretch the right arm up. There is always option to place the left hand on the block, bottle of water. Find the twist. If you can, straight the right leg. Natalie, I think you can straight the right leg. It's straight. Okay, sorry. I was not seeing completely your legs, but now I see. And then look down, both hands down. Now, if you would like, you can stay just in gentle twist with left knee down and twist to the right, or step the right foot to the back and twist to the side plank pose. If it's easy, stack the right arm over your head and stay for 5. Try to arch the left side body, so hips high, strong in the left shoulder. Then look down and take vinyasa, or skip vinyasa if you are tired. Breathe in, heart opens, chin in and back. Exhale, we meet in downward dog. Breathe in, lift left leg high up, bend the left knee, stack the left hip. Keep pressing down through the fingers. Broaden the upper spine. Lower ribs in, triceps towards the ground. Then hug the left knee in towards your nose, round the spine, empty. Inhale, kick the left leg behind you, keep square hips, and then step the left foot forward between your hands. Keep left fingers low as you sweep the right arm around and up over your head, or place the left forearm on the left thigh. Wherever you are, keep making long lines across the body from right foot to right fingers. Press down firmly through the right outer foot. 2 more breaths. Then look down, right hand down. Take the right heel up so you stay on your toes in the right foot. If you can, make the left leg straight or almost straight and reach the left arm up. Stay broad and across your spine, across your chest, shoulders, and long from tailbone to crown. Power in your legs. Now you can step it to side plank pose, so bend the left knee once again, right hand can stay, left foot steps back, and find your side plank. Always there is a chance to place the bottom knee down. To support your side plank, we stay for 3, hips high, stay for 2, press the right fingers, 1, then roll down, high plank as you inhale. Exhale, drop your knees, shoulders into the ribs, elbows into the ribs, breathe in, open, and breathe out, downward facing dog. This time, let's place our knees down and lift yourself up. It will be camel preparation. If you have sensitive knees, you can always double bend the mat in front of you so that the place for your knees is a little bit more soft. Take the hands to the lower back, point the elbows back, and start to lift from your chest up. It's a back bend, so it's not a neutral spine. So normally I encourage you to keep your pelvis neutral. Not too much backward tilt, not too much forward tilt. But the back bend, it's not a neutral spine, so we should have this tilting of the tailbone in. So the lower abs goes in and the tailbone points down. Try to find this tilt, and this will help you to keep neutral lower spine as you open across thoracic spine. The chest lifts up, Squeeze your glutes. Also, this posterior tilt of your pelvic floor helps you to engage the glutes more, because those two actions usually goes together. Now bring yourself up, take your hands down, round the spine to the cat. Open to the cow. Inhale, chest forward, shoulders away from the ears. Once again, cat. And let's repeat the camel pose, Ushtrasana. So lift yourself up, but this time tuck your toes under your heels. Once again, tilt your tailbone down. Lower abs in, squeeze the glutes, squeeze the inner thighs towards each other, so everything lower down from the ribs works powerfully, so you can open the upper ribs, heart, chest. If it's easy, maybe start to reach towards your heels, but it never has to happen. You can stay in preparation if you prefer. Reach the heart up like crazy, so the openness goes from your chest. Squeeze the glutes to protect the lower spine. And then allow your strong core to guide you back up. One arm, set the other arm, and then drop the hands down around the spine to the contra shape cat. Inhale to the cow once again, and then take a moment in child pose, maybe split the knees a bit wider, and relax your forehead down. Refine your long breaths. Lift yourself up. If you have folded mat like I have, then straight it forward. The last standing sequence right now. And for the last time, we will start in downward facing dog. Hands forward, tuck the toes under, find downward facing dog. Inhale, reach the right leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, step the right foot forward between your hands, ground the left heel down, reach up for warrior one, Virabhadrasana one. Finding strong abdominal wall by rolling your lower ribs down and back above your pubis bone line, arms reaching up. So it's almost like you are finding the energy from the ground up to the fingers. Then take the hands to the heart, lift the left heel up if you need to. So some of you don't have to lift the heel to twist to the right. So watch for yourself. If you need this left heel to go up, let it go up. It's not a problem. Or if it can stay in warrior one legs, then you can keep it there. Twist your chest. Look behind the right shoulder. Lift yourself back up for warrior one. Open the hips for brief warrior two. Then straight the right leg, sweep the right arm over your head to reverse Trikonasana, but look down to let the neck to relax. Stretch the right side body. Come back up, hands to the waistline, parallel your feet. Breathe in, lengthen across the spine. Exhale, fall down to Prasarita Padottanasana A. Hands down. Inhale, lengthen once again, and you can choose either keep your hands underneath your shoulders, stay halfway down. If you have space to fold, fold down, and maybe even walking the hands slightly backwards so that the fingers are aligned with your toes. For a very flexible one, if your head hits the ground too easily, you can always step the feet a little bit closer. So you still have space to lengthen across the spine and not just flap your head down. 3 more breaths. Roll your sitting bones high up. Some weight also on your toes. Stretch the heart forward, halfway lift here. Walk to the right foot. And I will give you an option, so feel free to use the option that feels the best for you. The easiest one will be to step the right foot back, lower the forearms down, and take at least 5 breaths in the dolphin pose, trying to squeeze the elbows in, forearms in, broaden across the upper spine, and keep your head off the ground so you can say yes without touching the ground. If it seems easy and you would like to take yourself upside down, maybe basket your fingers. So interlace the fingers, tuck the back of the head in front of you, walk your feet closer, maybe lift only one knee and test your strength. Maybe the other foot will go up, or maybe both legs up. So do what makes sense for you today. Maybe it's headstand. If it's not headstand, dolphin is amazing too. We have, wherever we are, 4 more breaths. If you are tired, go for child pose always. Try with strong core, Natalie. So it's less, yes. Just a minimal kicking. When you are done, roll into the child pose. Find yourself resting here, refinding your long breaths. Other side, and then we will go to seated staff. So hands forward, tuck the toes under, take the knees in, and then downward facing dog. Inhale, sweep the left leg high up. Exhale, step the left foot forward between your hands, ground the right heel down. Inhale, rise your arms up for warrior one. Let's stay. Square your hips, so encourage the right hip to move forward for you. Heart up, not too much forward with your chest, because this way your chest is not aligned with your pubic bone. So take the chest a little bit back, then hands through the heart and start to twist to the left. Maybe you need to lift the right heel up, and that's okay too. We will move to warrior two back again. So heel down if it's up, arms up. Then a brief warrior two as transition to the reversed Trikonasana. Left arm over the head. Look down this time to the right foot. Soften the neck. Reach the left fingers to the right as much as you can. Feel the stretch on the left waistline. And then come back up. Once again, parallel your feet. This time, interlace the fingers behind you. Inhale, roll your shoulders down and back. Exhale to fall down, Prasarita Padottanasana C. Press down through the toes, balls of the feet. Keep the inner arches of your feet lifted. They will stabilize your ankle. And then release the hands down, reach your heart forward. Exhale, walk your hands forward to the left foot. And once again, if you are very tired, take a child pose right away. If it's okay, move maybe for a dolphin, squeezing the forearms in, elbows in, or maybe going once again for a headstand. But if you do, then try to kick with the other leg. So maybe it's the left knee in first, and then we try to kick it with the right foot up. People in dolphin pose keep squeezing the elbows in. This will help your external rotation in the shoulders. Broaden the upper spine. When you are tired, get a child pose. Natalie, let me know if you are okay. Yeah, then take child pose. Relax down through the shoulders. Not so much of the hard work left right now. Take a look forward. Let's stay close to the ground. So just tilt your seats to one side and stretch the legs in front of you. We already started today to stretch a little bit our IT bands, the external parts of our legs, and now we will try to continue while seated. But at first, just take a simple forward fold, reach your sitting bones back, lift your arms, interlace the fingers, stretch your arm bones back so you open the heart. Try to keep this open as in the chest as you start to go forward. Maybe gently bend your knees if you need to. And finally, release your hands down on your feet. Relax your head. Soften the back of the neck. If it means that you need to bend the knees a little bit more, try to release any tension at the cervical spine. Then lift yourself back up and then cross the left ankle over the right. Now try to stretch the left seat a little bit more backward. So now the hips will not be square. There will be slightly more backward movement in the left side of your hip. Flex your feet a lot, so you are getting the stretch at the external part of the left leg. Stretch the arms up and exhale, fold towards the left leg. So maybe it's only halfway down. Keep your feet flexed. Keep reaching the left sitting bone back. This will help you to achieve this outer leg stretch. Keep on breathing mindfully. And then climb yourself up. Let's simply switch sides. So this time, hop the right leg over the left, cross the ankles, and now right sitting bone is rolling back. You can help yourself with your hand even. Flex your feet. If it's tough, gently bend the knees. Breathe in, arms up, stretch. Exhale, fold down. If you don't feel that much, keep on reaching the right sitting bone back. Flex the right foot more. Lengthen the spine. And then climb back up. Let's take vinyasa. So cross the shin bones in front of you. Roll forward. If you would like to skip vinyasa, you can take a downward dog immediately. I'm taking the easier vinyasas on my knees. So you always feel free to do yours. Breathe in, reach the right leg high up. Then kiss the right knee to the right triceps or right elbow. Plank. Breathe in, kick the right leg back. Kiss the right knee towards your nose, round the spine. Inhale, right leg sweeps behind, then kiss the left triceps as you go to the plank and twist. Inhale, right leg behind you, and then right knee to the pigeon. So take it forward, behind the right wrist, sweep the left leg behind, slide the left knee back, and before we will get cozy and lie down, just try to balance through your hips. If it's not happening and your hips are not well balanced, stack a pillow underneath the right seat. Usually it helps a lot. Or a blanket, or a book. Roll your shoulders down and back, and now try to reach your heart away from the tailbone. Like I told you in camel pose, in the back bend, we don't have a neutral spine, neutral S-curve. So you should be able to lengthen the lower spine and tilt your tailbone backward, away from your chest. In this way, you will not be collapsing onto your lower back, but rather you will be opening through the chest. If it's something that feels comfortable for you, maybe you bend the left knee, right finger stays, and maybe you can hold the left foot with the left hand. If it's not happening, that's okay, just keep opening your chest here. If it's going quite easy and you can bend the left elbow, maybe you can sweep the left foot to the left elbow and going for the sirene, the mermaid shape. Or sweeping your head under the arms and finding a mermaid here. It's summer, so the mermaid pose seems quite adequate at the time, but it's the tough pose, so don't worry if it's not happening right now. And then let's release it, get cozy after a back bend. It will feel comfortable to relax all the way down and soften your lower spine. Let's stay about 8 breaths here, but make the breaths long, as long and deep as it possible. Climb up. Press your hands down and back, down and tuck the left toes under. Free the right leg behind you for three-legged dog, just to stretch the right leg out and then step the right foot down. Same thing with the left leg, so lift the left leg up. Then kiss the left triceps, roll forward to plank, strong core. Sweep it back, left knee to nose, round the spine. Inhale, left leg behind, then kiss the right elbow and twist in plank. Sweep behind, and we go into pigeon. So left knee goes forward behind the left wrist. Take a moment to balance your hips, maybe sliding the right knee more back, stacking something underneath your hip if it feels more like equilibrium for you. And then one option, stay here trying to take your chest away from your tailbone. Tailbone is pointed back towards the right heel, heart forward away from your tailbone. If it feels quite open and you are not going too much onto your lower back, you are not hinging onto your lower back, then maybe the right knee will bend and maybe you can hold the right foot with the right hand. It's already a lot. So don't feel pressed to go further unless you really, really want to go for a mermaid. So right foot on the right elbow, hands touch on the right side or even behind the head. Keep on reaching the right hip forward, chest up. And most importantly, breathe. Let's get out, right foot back, lower it all the way down to feel cozy. So arms forward, hands like a pillow, forehead down, and 8 breaths in silence. Climb back up. This time we will stay seated. So just gently crawl your weight onto the left side. Sweep the right leg forward. Stretch the left leg forward. And we are almost in lying down position, but we will get to lie down through some core work. So Kapalabhati breath, it will be something that we will try to do in the open boat pose. In Kapalabhati breath, you try to breathe breathe out in sharp way. So you are pushing the air out from your nose and you don't worry about inhale because it will happen naturally. So you don't need to think about it. So I know you know it more or less, but I will just remind. So it's like, and each time you breathe out in sharp way, the core and the belly muscles, abdominal wall will shrink back. So belly button will be going back. So let's try to do Kapalabhati as we go into maybe half boat if you feel tired, or you can even hold your thighs. If you feel very strong today, open your boat pose and let's go for 25 Kapalabhatis. So start right now and keep going. 25 Kapalabhatis. Here or here. Keep breathing. Pushing the earth out. We have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll it all the way down. So your spine down. After core work, it's nice to stretch the front of the belly, front of torso. So reach the arms back as you lift your hips for little bridge. Give your belly a nice stretch. Contract your glutes, back of your thighs, hamstrings. But stretch the front body a lot. And then roll it down. Take your knees in towards your chest and lift your feet up for happy baby pose. Sway it a little bit left and right, right and left. And then place both feet on the edges of the mat. Right foot on the right edge, left foot on the left edge. Knees are bent. Twist both knees to the left. If you like, you can stack the left ankle, left foot over the right outer thigh, right outer knee. Stretch the arms to the side and turn the head to the right. Allowing long breaths. And then take it back into the center. Still keep your feet as wide as your yoga mat as you roll the knees to the right. Maybe stay here or take the right ankle over the left outer thigh. Roll your head to the left. Breathe so deeply that you can really feel that the breath goes down to your lungs. It moves diaphragm down, the belly rises. The goal is to have both movements in your belly and in your ribs. So there is a 360 degrees expansiveness, expansion across the belly and across the ribs. Uncross your feet, legs. We are almost in Shavasana. Let's have just the final shape in side body stretch. So lengthen your legs. Stretch the arms behind your head. Wrap around the left wrist with your right fingers. So hold to your upper left arm and start to tilt your body to the right like a half moon shape or banana shape. Start to walk your legs to the right. Find this C shape and maybe eventually, if you need more sensation, then cross the left calf over the right shin. But don't lift the left hip up. This can be a way to cheat. Try to really ground through the left hip down. so that hips are on one line. Soften through your jaw, forehead. And then switch to the other side. So hold your right wrist with the left fingers, tilt your body to the left, walk your legs to the left, and eventually cross the right calf over the left shin. Right hip is heavy. Breathe towards the right side body to stretch it more. Then if you are ready, when you are ready, move into Shavasana, the corpse pose. Use anything that will make you feel cozy, keeping the warmth after the practice. Open your palms towards the ceiling. Splay your toes out. Eyes closed. And after the morning practice, Saturday morning practice, it's a nice chance to set your mindset for a great day. Feeling your body relaxed. You are so relaxed that it's easy to breathe deeply. And when you breathe deeply, you are at the same time sending a message to your brain that it's safe, that you can be relaxed. Keep following your breaths, but you don't need to shape them in any way right now. So Shavasana, like meditation, it's all about observing, not forcing yourself to do anything, but feeling okay with doing nothing. And part by part, keep relaxing the muscles on your face, your jaw, your cheeks, your eyes and forehead. Relax your upper body, the front body, your torso, your chest. Relax your spine, right arm and left arm, right hand and left hand. Relax your legs, the upper legs, lower legs, and your feet. Get so relaxed that you almost feel like you are melting the muscles of your bones towards the ground. Point your mindset so that the next 24 hours will be abundant. You have so much time to accomplish whatever your goal is for today. Being so relaxed at the first part of your day, so that all the tasks that are ahead of you will be done with ease, with space. You are getting stronger not only in your body, but also in your mind. And in Shavasana, you can find this perfect mind-body connection. It works together to help you to move from strength to strength, provides you power to accomplish whatever you need to do today. So that after the practice you feel not only more free in your legs, chest, shoulders, spine, but also more open in your mind. Visualize what kind of mood you would like to guide you today. How would you like to feel? And then you can take a look on yourself as though you are taking a look at yourself from the eyes of bird. So you can see yourself from above, looking from the top. See how relaxed you are, how good in your body you can feel right now. How well prepared for having a good mood for today you will be after this relaxation. See yourself achieving what you want to achieve today, accomplishing what needs to be done, but doing everything with ease, with controlled but at the same time relaxed mind. Continue to relax your body for a few more moments, setting yourself up for a great day. And after a few moments, I will wake us up. If you are ready, you can start to wake up with me. If you would like to stay longer in Shavasana, then go ahead. Start to move through your fingers and toes. Rock the head heavily from side to side, feeling every nuance, even when we transition to the seated position. In every transition in yoga, there is opportunity to feel. Yawn or make a side out. Turn to your favorite direction or roll forward to sit. So we can finish together seated. Let's take time to take the hands onto the chest, bow your chin down. And if you had any intention at the beginning of practice, or simply if your intention is to have a good day, then let's join together with this intention setting, because when we do it together, and even if we think of all the rest of the world and all the people that are practicing right now, there is lots of us, I'm sure, around the world, then the intention is getting stronger. So set your intention, and at the same time, set yourself up for a great day ahead. Let's open the eyes. Namaste. Thank you very much. And enjoy the weekend.